good question. All right. So, did the plant die during the experiment? How much water did you use? Those are great questions to ask. All right. Those are two great questions to ask. Who else has some questions that you would ask Mr. Van Helmont? If we were doing an interview, oh, Dylan, why did you add the tin cover over the soil? How much water did you use? That is a good question. Those are two good questions. Yes. Does anybody else have two questions they would ask? Two questions that they would ask. When did the plants die? All right, good. Caesar, what's up? Your hands up.
One of the questions I would have asked was, what was your interest to experiment this type of things? Why did he do that, and what was his interest?
Yes, that is a great question. All right, what interests you in to study this? All right, all of these are great questions. So if I ever need interview questions, I know what class I'm coming to. All right, because all of these were amazing questions. All right. How much soil was left? How did the plant die? Great questions. I'm loving them. I'm loving them. I'm loving them. I'm loving them. All right. So now, Van Helmont's results are shown in the table, in the data table to the right. Do his results support the hypothesis that plants gain most of their mass from the soil? Why or why not? Use the evidence from the table. All right. So I'm going to give you guys another 6 minutes to figure out what is up with this table. All right, so the tree mass, the initial is when he first started the experiment. All right, so when he first started, the tree mass was 10 grams. All right, 10 grams, that was the tree mass. And then the soil mass was 30 kilograms. Then when he came back 5 years later, the tree mass went up to 30 kilograms and the soil mass was 29.8 kilograms. All right, so the main question is, do his results support the hypothesis that plants gain most of their mass from soil? Why or why not? All right, I'll give you guys a few minutes to answer that question. All right, so Yes, Adolfo, that is amazing. All right, it doesn't because only 0.2 kilograms was used out of the 30 kilograms of soil. That is actually correct. All right, so only 0.2 kilograms was used. So clearly, yes, Dylan, that is amazing. All right, so clearly the mass came from somewhere else because only 0.2 kilograms were used. All right, so we all know that the tree did not eat the soil, which is why his data proved his hypothesis to be wrong. All right, so now we're going to reflect, brainstorm, and predict. So reflect and brainstorm. Where else could the mass of a plant come from? And what do you think is happening in this experiment? Again, there is no right or wrong answer. Where do you guys think the mass of a plant comes from? And for predict, using your brainstorm, select one hypothesis for where the mass of a plant comes from as it grows. All right, write a complete sentence with your hypothesis and provide rationale for why you believe it may be true. All right, I'll give you guys another 6 minutes and we will reconvene in a few. All right, carbon dioxide and water could be two things. A plant gets its mass from. In the experiment, I think that the plant is absorbing the water, then Helma is giving the plant and also absorbing the carbon dioxide from the air to increase mass. Excellent, Dylan. No, because the tree mass increases a lot, and if the tree had eaten the soil, excellent. Dylan, do I like this? No. Oh, I did. It's okay. Are there any more? Are there any more? Hey, what's going on? Oh, okay. All right. So, all right. So, Dylan, that was a really good answer for the brainstorm and predict. All right. So, where else can mass from a plant come from? It can come from water, sunlight, carbon dioxide, oxygen. Unfortunately, it's kind of like the what came first, the chicken or the egg. This is an experiment that's still being done. So people have many beliefs that where plants get their mass from. But we all know that it's not from the soil. All right. So throughout this entire unit, we will be learning about numerous topics connected to plants. All right. So we'll be talking about plants until Christmas break. All right. As we learn more about the structures and processes that occur in plants, we'll return to Van Helmont's experiment to try and explain where the mass of plants come from as they grow. All right. So now it's time for you guys' exit ticket. So I want you guys to create your own hypothesis on where plants' mass come from. All right. I want you guys to create your own hypothesis of where plant mass come from. All right. You can find your exit ticket. Let me show you guys in the general tab, and it says plant ET. All right. Plants ET, and you guys can go ahead and get that done. Once you guys finish your exit ticket, do not leave the call because I do have an announcement. All right. Once you guys finish your exit ticket, please do not leave the call because I do have an announcement. Okay, so I've already sent a private message for those who need to stay on the call. All right. For if you did not complete the Unit 2 exam, I've already sent you guys a private message and you guys have to stay on the call. If you guys completed your exit ticket and have done Unit 2 exam, you guys are free to go. There's no async work. A lot of you guys have not turned in your exit ticket, and I have a list. So if you leave the call and you haven't turned in your exit ticket, I will call you guys back so you can get on the call. So the only people that should be leaving the call is the only students that should be leaving the call is Isha, Andrea, Dylan, Caesar, Giselle, Brianna, Brittany, Nayeli, Jasmine, Moises, Isaiah, Natalie, and I already sent the message. All right. So if you have not completed your Unit 2 exam and you have not turned in your exit ticket, you cannot leave. All right. Bye. You guys have a great day. No, it does not have to be long, Adrian. Bye. You guys have a great day. Bye, Caesar. You have a good day and night as well.